What's up? It's your boy, Shyboy, 616, on Eats, with these people.
So small?
What do you want me to do? Whatever's on there, yeah.
And they didn't even focus.
I'm gonna bother going over last month because we went over the results in the same video, so you can go back and watch the whole video if you really want to know. And to top that off, Yums, I see you've done some rebranding yet again. You changed the back of the scoreboard for the third time since we've been doing this. And I saw you wipe half the not even half, most of the Instagram. So they're going through a whole rebranding process like I said they should.
It's because of us. It's directly.
Am I a part of it? No. Should I be? Yeah. Should I be compensated financially? Absolutely. All right.
Well, there is a note here that says...
A note for adults?
Yeah, a note for adults that says it might seem like it's in poor taste to do a Yum box for Ukraine, but actually all of these items in the box are sourced from local Ukraine businesses, and the money from the box went to those businesses to try to help establish a sense of normalcy. So we're doing a good thing here before we make a lot of jokes by letting you know that we're contributing to a more productive society. And then later on, when I'm yelling and making jokes that are not quite appropriate, you can come back to this point in the video and be like, no, he is helping. Okay. There's nothing to feel bad about here because, comedy is how we deal with tragedy.
Remember, it's never okay to support or acknowledge any countries that are struggling in any way, shape, or form.
Exactly.
So
leave them alone.
So the second you're going to war, all of your products, we're not allowed to try them.
And you're blocked from the channel. Let's get started with some homemade bread chips with...
Is this the big one?
Adjika.
How do we make our bread crisp? Slicing the bread, frying in oil, sprinkling it with spices, packing it.
Package.
It's not made till it's packed.
Many countries have a favorite condiment.
It's so cute.
The US has ketchup. Italy has pesto. Mexico has seltzer water. And Ukraine, they have adjika. This mildly spicy sauce is made with carrots, tomatoes, garlic, chili peppers, greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes. Well, pretty much anything. It's slathered on bread, poured into soup, drizzled atop women, mixed into scrambled eggs, and most commonly paired with meat. In fact, the name comes from the word for salt, which should give you an indication of how pervasive the condiment is. See if you can taste the spices: basil, paprika, chili, celery salt, cumin. Hate cumin.
That's pretty tasty. Full of spice.
Yeah, I'd eat the whole bag. It's not like... there are spices. It's not spicy, hot. Hard to start off with a garlic thing, given that it's 8:45 in the morning.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to not jump in with something like this.
Yeah, but we're going to get through it. From what I can see, there's not just a Ukraine ton of candy in this, and that's making me happy already.
I like that it's also a nice variety instead of just welcome to the chocolate factory. That's a good start.
I really like that.
Yeah,
I'm really glad we started with this.
I call
was
it good. Yep.
I was really afraid we were going to start with this.
I like the little packaging. This is
Also, they put the drink in the middle of the box. We're going to do it at the end of the box because I'm tired of this box telling me how to live my life.
You're supposed to wash down at the end.
I'm the one holding the damn book. If I think that this next snack is not the right one for us to do next, we're not going to do it next, okay?
You know what? I don't think I could say I've tried it before.
You haven't had wasabi?
I don't think so.
Not with sushi?
Nope.
You've never had a wasabi?
I tried it once. I did not like it. I tried it, put it a little on my sushi. No.
I get down on a bag of wasabi peas.
Oh, they're long chips.
Well, if you've never had it, the flavor is really unique.
I've heard people say that it's like dirt.
It's like a dry
spicy
heat.
dirt.
I read.
Can you handle Ukraine's longest? You may not think of Ukraine as spice heavy, but we're here to challenge that perception. Ukrainians can seriously handle their spice.
Would you like
Exhibit
to
A.
Of
Oh no.
You just want to break a piece off
What is this, like a wafer?
Yeah, I don't trust whatever this is supposed to be. I'm not a happy camper.
I don't even want to touch this. Okay.
That felt weird. Here.
Oh no.
Haha, I got the baby piece. Haha, y'all gotta deal with your pieces.
Yeah, it is wasabi.
And I still hate it. But I would be very interested in one of
pretty
these
good, actually.
not
Right?
flavored wasabi.
Yeah, I wish that this was a little crunchier.
Okay.
But,
It's like a wafer potato chip. It's very strange.
like, right at that turning point where a potato chip is starting to stale and it gets a little soft. So I wish it was a little crunchier.
Think of a soft Pringle. That's what that felt like.
But if this was a little bit crunchier and not in this, like, airhead strip, I mean, if you don't want
supposed
those,
to do
I would
this.
really like to take those with me.
I will give them to you unless you wanted some more. So
I probably would like one more.
Let's split them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, like, that... It's not overwhelming wasabi.
I was gonna
It's
say
just the right amount.
It went away pretty fast because I remember a while back. I can't remember what box there was another wasabi flavored chip, and I think it was like normal potato chips or something. I can't remember exactly. It was awful because it was just straight like I might as well just been squirting a tube of wasabi in my mouth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It went
wouldn't
away
like-
pretty fast.
You wouldn't like the wasabi piece.
So I
but
think
I really do.
I would be very interested in another one of these chips, just another flavor, because the chip underneath was interesting. I like that it was different, but because it was wasabi, I'm personally gonna say okay because I would be interested in this brand.
I'm gonna give it a thumb up, even with the softness and like at first I was terrified of eating that because it
Pulling
seemed
it
like
out looked really strange. I was like,
the
this
texture. I thought it was gonna throw me way off,
Uh-huh.
but it ended up being just fine. If it had been any amount thinner, that would have been a no because it would have been like wafery, like that freaking baklava we had.
I was afraid of it, but I am very enjoying
We're getting a sponge cake with condensed milk.
it. Wow.
A slice of condensed milk cream layer cake.
It's a cake. That's all you need to know about it.
Sometimes sweet things can come out of really dark times.
Would you like the
And
first
this
bite,
yum
brother?
is proof. Yeah, I'll take a bite. Oh, mama. After WW2, Ukraine faced food shortages, forceful especially for Israel. Locals used to stick together bits of leftover bakers, making simple no-baker cake. Since then, sweetened condensed milk has become a staple of Ukrainian cuisine. I don't like this.
I want to finish it with milk.
I love it. I think it's delicious.
I like it.
It was dry.
That's probably what you didn't want me to say, but this reminds me of the one from Russia.
Yeah, I mean, it was sweet. It's not like it wasn't what it said it was.
I said I liked it.
No, I know. I was waiting for you.
But it was like eating a sponge, like dry. It kind of is leaving a weird aftertaste in my mouth.
I looked at the ingredients and I was like, I want to figure out what the aftertaste is.
It's the milk. We have a crostata.
Oh.
You know, if you're over 35, it's probably time for your first crostata exam. It's not scary. You just need to go do it.
Blackcurrant.
Very delicious fruit in a crumbly cookie crust in the scheming of the fruits.
It looks like a little pie.
Black currant is definitely the General Grievous of the game. Native... Hang on. Wait. Stop. Okay, I needed to touch it first.
You know what? It
I was trying
reminds
to
me
Grinch
of?
you.
It
I
reminds
know.
me of that one Goosebumps episode where like the old ladies are giving the cookies to the little boy, and the little boy turns into an old man.
Oh.
Say cheese and die.
Night of the Living Dummy.
Uh-huh.
A nightmare on Black Currant Street. Okay.
That's what they remind me of.
This seems like it's actually really, like, tough.
Mm.
And I'm gonna bite into it and it's gonna crumble all over me. Oh, okay, actually.
That was actually pretty soft.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm interested in the blackcurrant ever since I was first introduced to it by Yums. It's like a little baby pack.
I want to hear your guys' thoughts first. Because I'm strongly middling.
It tastes like what you hoped Play-Doh would when you were a child. I don't know why that's what came to mind, but there was a certain taste going on there that reminded me very much of when I would play with Play-Doh, and that's what it smelled like. And I finally get to taste it, and it's actually food. But weirdly, I like it because of the filling, but I think that was the cookie doing that.
What
I
you
don't know
got?
how.
What's tickling you?
Oh, I'm laughing at what he's saying.
I don't... Did you have a similar thought or something?
No.
Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Absolutely, I do.
Now I want to go look at what's in Play-Doh.
For me, it just tasted like a little fruit pie.
I mean, yeah, but like, yes, it was a little fruit pie. It is a little fruit
That's
pie.
all it is. Yeah.
But then I tasted Play-Doh in
So
the
it's
crust.
just in the middle for me.
It was very strange.
It's not something that I'd go looking for. Like if it's home and I'm looking for something sweet and that's the only thing we got, I'd probably go for that. But
I'm giving it okay.
I'm in the middle.
If it was a different fruit flavor, I'd probably be way more into it. It's a chocolatey wafer stuffed with cookies and creme.
There.
The more we travel the world on this snack adventure, the easier it is to notice that you're all just ants beneath my boot. You can downvote or thumbs down this. We don't see how many thumbs down
guess
there
that's
are,
mine.
okay? So I don't give a damn. We're out here doing the good work, making people laugh / smile / snort through their nose heavily for a second.
It's broken to pieces.
It is broken. This thing sucks.
The wafer has a
Yeah.
stronger flavor than the filling.
Yeah.
Which, if it wasn't,
I didn't even know it was supposed to be cookies and cream
I was like,
because I wasn't paying attention.
that was literally the first thing he said.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. When I had it, I was like, nope, I don't know what this is supposed to be.
I mean, you can taste it there, but I think that's because I was mentally aware that it was supposed to be cookies and cream.
In a blind taste test, that just would have been chocolate.
Yeah, as far as flavor goes, it's not very strong. Like, I can't tell that's what it was supposed to be if I didn't know.
It's
Yeah.
left a residue on my fingers.
As a little wafer bar, it was alright. I'll give it okay. I'll be a little generous.
Eh.
I hate it.
Just straight up.
Yep. I would never eat that again.
No.
Yeah.
Also, probably a poor taste mention. Apparently, Russia was my top-rated box whenever we went over our year in review that one time.
Look, they might be being led by an insane dictator. They might be forcing their people to vote for that same dictator at gunpoint. That's a real thing. You can
And
look
Steven
it up.
Seagal might think he's one of them.
But that doesn't mean there aren't wholesome people who are genuinely good. They just happen to be born there, making good, tasty snacks.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to say that or something, so you're banned.
I'm about to get canceled. Soft candy with, oh great,
What is it?
with a bubblegum flavor. Bubblegum candy probably isn't what you expect when you think of Ukrainian sweets. You can read more about this yum and how it came to be on the first page of this booklet.
Okay.
Like it's a choose your own adventure book.
Clearly, this was like supposed to be three different flavors, but you gave us two of one of them. So, what does it tell
Well,
me?
the first page of the booklet just says, turn on the tunes, grab a pen, and when you're finished. The
If it-
candy maker developed these
It
candies
doesn't
in
look like
2022 in
looks
order
like
to
Laffy
lift
Taffy.
the spirits of the children, inspiring joy and carefree
Here,
lightness.
I haven't actually touched it if you want to try to rip a piece.
It looks like Laffy Taffy. Maybe it'll be like Laffy Taffy.
Ah! It is a Laffy Taffy.
But better. I don't like Laffy Taffy. This is softer than
This is
Laffy
like the
Taffy.
in-between of a Laffy Taffy and a circus peanut.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, man, the bubblegum flavor and the fake banana flavor are not too far off from each other.
Yep.
And I've never thought about that before.
It's an airy Laffy Taffy.
Yes.
Yeah, like they added a lot of air.
I really wish Laffy Taffys
Like
were
that.
like this.
That candy maker is really into like inflation stuff.
But
Yeah, I don't know if these are actually different flavors, but I always just like this about the Yum Bag.
What was
It's
the-
always implying I'm sharing it. Well, I thought it was good.
That's your whole review of it, is just a cough. That cough that you just did is so much the like stock sound for when someone's speaking in front of a crowd and then there's no response and someone in the back just goes I mean, it was okay. I would never go to grab one, but it's not bad. This is the...
Can I just say, they didn't start us off with a freaking caramel or little, whatever the other thing is?
Yeah,
The milk
yeah,
thing.
the milk fudge.
Yes, thank you for not doing that.
This is the Tron Light Cycle Glazed Sweet. It's a chocolatey bite filled with creamy lemon filling.
Oh.
Originally,
Did it like
this was made...
busted.
melt out?
Originally, this was made in a greenhouse network in a village near Kyiv. You know, the person who made it tried to imagine what was happening inside of a computer at the time, and
Why are you touching
this
it?
was made in the
Eating it out of the
1980s.
wrapper.
And he imagined that the circuit boards were like cities, and the data was like highways. And he kept dreaming up a city that he would never be able to see. But then it happened. He got in.
That felt like white chocolate going down. That's something that I feel like milk chocolate shouldn't do. Yeah, I was about to do that myself.
It was very sticky. But I loved it.
Yeah, I loved it too.
Finally,
I want more.
Yum Box gives us something with lemon in the flavor, and
That's
it
so
actually
good.
freaking tastes like lemon and doesn't suck a giant. So it was really good.
We all say good.
Yeah. We've had another chocolate
We
bar
have.
that was filled with lemon.
Yeah, and
That
I
one
liked it
was
so
not-
much that your mom got one for me.
That one was not as like liquid as
Oh,
this
man,
one got.
I'm about to sneeze. Yeah, that one was a little melty.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
Bonnie Fruit Summer Mix. These are fruit jellies with pear, apricot, and more. With incredibly harsh winters. Ukrainians had to go pro. Over the summer, berries were traditionally boiled into a sweet jam. Apricots and peaches were dried and later snorted with hot sugar for the dessert beverage compote.
What is the point of that? I thought it was like actually like shaped weird, but they just made the bag overly sized so they could do that.
Maybe if we can close it back up.
And the really experimental
Juke jukes.
preservers focused on pickling watermelon. These extra sweet soft jelly candies made with real fruit juice are the modern form.
That was apple. You might like the green apple.
I'm gonna bet that this is apricot or peach.
This one's pear. Which one did you grab? The round one?
Yeah.
So this one must be the apricot then.
Or watermelon.
Oh yeah, watermelon was the other one. This is probably watermelon then.
And it's like a peachio.
Yeah, that's watermelon. These are pretty good.
Yep.
They taste like the fruits.
Whoa. That green apple one is very good.
No, I really liked the green apple.
I feel like if I
Ooh.
had 2 more of these, I'd get sick. Like that is all. This is the most
I have the
candy
strawberry
thing
first.
that
Let's
we've
take pretty. Let's
candied.
do that strawberry.
And like as an individual bite, as one yum, I'm gonna say this is good.
Yeah.
But I couldn't sit there and have. I had 2. That's the most that I could have before my tummy would start going. But I'm just a little boy. Preservation pros don't stop at just fruit, okay? Stalwart Ukrainians also have to solve dairy's annoying tendency to spoil fast. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's my dairy spoiling. Bake the milk.
I thought you were just gonna say dairy and then follow that up with because I'm lactose intolerant. I don't know why I thought that, but I did.
I mean, we can always edit it back if you want to make the joke.
No,
If you
thank
think that you've got funnier jokes, you read the.
Oh, there you go.
I'm done. We'll sit here. We won't do
My
the next
stomach
thing.
hurts already.
What the hell they mean by baked milk flavor? I mean, I guess that
Well,
is
I mean-
what that is, but it's very
We
strange
were
to
gonna read it, and then
say flavor.
somebody thought they were better.
I like it.
That's
It's milky.
It is.
It's baked.
Oh man, it's milky. Oh, there's a lot of milk going on right now. Ah.
You know what this go great with?
Milk.
Even more milk.
Oh no.
Actually, that'd be really nice with a coffee.
Oh, this is tearing me up. So good at first. It was like buttery, crunchy.
Back when life was simple.
Yeah, remember back before this one over here on the other side of the couch started mouthing off to me? That soured the milk in the second half of my snack. I think that's what happened.
I'm gonna say good because it was good at first.
I really
and
don't
then-
know what to say about this because I liked it so much on the first bite, and then the subsequent bites became terrible. Am I just getting old? Like,
Maybe.
overall, I'd say it was pretty okay. An aerated caramel and white chocolate bar. This sounds awful.
If I couldn't see the piece of candy there, I would think this was supposed to be a bar of soap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jinx.
One of the world's largest confectionaries, Roshan, produces over
I'm not looking forward to that.
450,000
Yep,
tons
nope.
of treats every year From chocolates to caramels to jellies to biscuits to cakes, the Willy Wonka-esque mastermind behind it all, Ukraine's former president, Petro Poroshenko. In 1996, long before his presidency began in 2014 and ended in 2019,
Well, straighten your mouth.
Poroshenko started Roshan, quickly earning the nickname Chocolate King.
I really don't like it. Like at all. I really did not need that in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? What's wrong with it?
I think I'm gonna spit this out.
That was also one of my thoughts. It's because it's chocolate, right? But it was very, bubbly.
Here's the deal, Chocolate King, and all you chocolate lovers out there.
My stomach's getting bubbly.
White chocolate, A, it's not real chocolate. B, sucks. This is the smallest E we could ever eat. Chocolate and meat, now that sounds good. Isn't that like a, why can't I think of it? Come on. Like molcajetes.
Excuse me.
You know, like molcajete, where you've got the shredded up chicken and the dark chocolate mixed in with it and something spicy.
Care to start us off?
Sure. You know, why the hell not?
Mole?
You're right. It's mole, but the restaurant that was by where I lived was called Los Molcajetes.
Because molcajete it's like a thing that's made out of stone, and you like make your salsa with it with a little rock. That's what I know what a molcajete is.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm white. I just knew there was a place nearby that had it. Man, we started off this box with like out the gate a banger with those little Gardetto chips. And now the box is just making me mad.
Not a big fan of the, like, almond flavors. Usually I kind of am, but in this, it's like, I'm gonna say no on that one, because out of all the wafers I've wafered, this is not one of the ones I would want to pick back up on purpose.
I think you could say this is not one of the ones I would want to wafer. I don't know.
And that's an individually packed bar. But one is the size of like
Why is this so
a child's fist. And also, like, so much of that child fisting was wafers. And there's no way I could eat that whole thing.
So
It's like a chunk of my
I feel like I
forearm.
had a jaw workout just having the one bite. The next one is called
Minky Binky.
Minky Binky. Mine Bink. Apricot, strawberry, blueberry,
no.
or orange caramel toffee. No!
You can't do this to me!
Minky Binky, a cartoon monkey, toffee filled with fruit juice.
Pick the ones you
This yum's a little kooky. The two factories that make this yum in the cities of Vinstia and Kremenchuk are responsible for I'm gonna like throw up just thinking about eating this.
God damn it.
Look at it. It looks like a little pill bug.
There might not be another Yums after this box.
This is a little booger.
This
might
might
have
kill
died.
me. Especially now that you called it a booger.
Yeah, it's fruit filled. It's got a little gel in
This
there.
is made by the same company, Roshan, the Candy King.
This dude just likes making weird candy. Because this is interesting.
He's the king of candy.
I mean, it's interesting.
Oh no. I'm freaking out.
Haven't quite had a candy like it. I like that they had blueberry flavor. It's not a common candy flavor over here for some reason.
I just died over
This
there.
feels really weird. It's a very odd texture, and I'm going to explain it the second he's done, so I don't ruin his vibe that's already ruined right
I'm
now.
done. You can go ahead.
It feels like I bunched up a bunch of earwax, and it got slimy.
I'm gonna throw up.
Like the texture and look of it. I wouldn't probably be thinking this as much if it didn't have this color and look to it. Flavor-wise, wasn't that bad.
It was
the-
that bad flavor-wise.
I like the flavor.
You're insane.
The feel was awful.
No. I mean, it says friendly.
After Minky Binky.
But on the actual packaging, it says friendly. Strawberry-shaped cookies with sesame seeds. In Ukraine, the most unique use of strawberries has to be in the bedroom. Zemlyanka Varenki. That's all that said. That was a complete sentence. a tender dough filled with strawberry filling
So cute.
and topped with a dollop of sour cream. These adorable cookies pay homage to the iconic dessert of the same name.
See, that filling is what I thought the blackcurrant thing was gonna feel like.
Well, the cookie part of this is great.
Again, it's kind of what I wanted the blackcurrant thing to be.
This is the Hakuna Matata potato bacon flavored potato snack.
That is almost what that says. That's not even that much
It's a
of a joke.
snack inspired by the Great Fat.
The first American to arrive in Ukraine.
It's him, the Great Fat, prophesied to rule and live among us for 7 years.
Among Us.
Okay. I mean, I've had bacon chips. What's with them in airy chips? It feels more like a soft pork rind.
Well, the Great Fat is pork fat, so it is like a pork rind.
But it's still a potato snack.
I really much enjoy bacon. This tasted like bacon.
Yeah, it's still just potatoes, so what did they do?
That's all I gotta say. It was delicious. I could eat this whole bag.
They made it feel like one. It's weird.
And only 240 calories for the whole bag? That's not that bad.
That's per serving.
It says serving is one bag.
One bag, yeah.
I don't know about having this as a whole serving. It's a pretty filled bag right here.
I would eat this entire bag.
I mean, it is good. That is very good.
But like, you know how bacon is salty?
Mm-hmm.
That chip captured like the exact salt balance
Of
of a piece
bacon.
of bacon.
Yeah.
And for that, I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs E. Javier Bardem baklava sunflower. It's a crumbly treat made from Ukrainian sunflower seeds. Don't let the beige color fool you. This is one tasty candy. The reason for the off-putting hue? Sunflower seeds.
It does look awful.
Ukraine produces over
That was like it
40% of the world's supply of both sunflower meal and sunflower oil. And the local love for sunflowers goes beyond
they're not
just
getting as big a
food.
piece as that is.
Ukraine's national flower represents peace and resilience.
Can you see how it...
And the symbol is regularly incorporated into clothing designs.
Can you see that? It looks like shredded up chicken.
With them cropping up in every facet of Ukrainian life,
Get it
sunflowers
piece.
are a symbol of national pride. In
It
this
looks like
case,
shredded up chicken in here. I don't
delicious,
like it.
crumbly, nutty pride.
Get a very small piece.
I'm gonna die.
I'll give Brian the smaller piece I cut.
Here, yeah, there's
Thanks,
a little.
Louie.
Take that little baby piece.
Fuck.
I mean, the taste wasn't bad. It was one of those things where it felt like sand filling my mouth.
Yep. That is
Oh my
what
God.
it feels like.
It looks awful.
It looks disgusting. You look like throw up was molded into a bar.
No, that's
give
what
you.
owl vomit looks like. Did you ever do that weird science thing where they have you pick through it?
No.
No, because their throw up isn't like ours. It's like
Just an owl
a
pellet.
dry fur ball. Yeah, the weird little pallet.
And they throw
pellet,
up all
yeah.
the bones and stuff.
Yeah.
It
No, I
does
didn't know
look
that.
like an owl pellet.
It wasn't bad. I'd say it was okay.
It is bad.
I'll say okay.
Okay.
I could eat that in little pieces.
Yes, yes, yes.
But I took a very large chunk. I almost died on camera. Right here on YouTube. See, if that had happened, that would go to the Patreon.
Well, the funny thing is that I actually poisoned you before we started the video, so that's just what you're feeling.
That's just what's happening.
Yep. This is Roshan's most iconic chocolate bar.
The king of...
Enjoyed for over 15 years. 15 While the filling's flavor is inspired by the famous French dessert, the gooey caramel cream filling, otherwise known as an oozy mess,
not grab it?
is its own sort of tradition. Tradition! Okay, here's the deal.
That caramel tastes weird.
It does.
Is this why they didn't have a straight up caramel fudge? They don't know how to do
We-
caramel in Ukraine?
Have to gauge this on its own merits,
I tasted a little bit of coconut in there.
not based on the fact that we just had like one of the worst possible snacks. I'm upset right now,
I don't like that.
gastrointestinally. If that had been the first thing we had, or if it wasn't 9 in the morning, I would have at least given that an okay. So it has to be okay for me.
I wouldn't have even given it okay.
Like, you know what it would have been? Like, if I had gone to a movie theater and I was like, there's bad candy here, but I want something with chocolate and caramel. That's the thing they would have given me. So this is okay. It's passable. I would have loved to have eaten more of the bacon chips.
I would like to not have anything from this candy company ever again.
Yeah, you know what? They're the king of candy, but like, I think it's time for a regicide.
Is it because they don't get much candy in Ukraine? Because
I mean, they do though. Look at how much candy was in here. Even when we said
most of the
it's
ones
not
were
all
this
candy.
brand.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
this is their...
They're like the Hershey of you. And you know what? I actually just thought about it. You know how like people in the UK will say that like Hershey chocolate tastes like vomit? I'm getting that vibe off of this. It is like
I've always gotten the
Hershey
thing though, it's
chocolate.
like, because ours has like too much sugar compared to other places.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's the case, because this still tastes just as sweet to me. But I did not like the flavor. There was something weird with that caramel that it did not taste right, and the chocolate just seemed too hollow. So it just made the filling take over even more.
Chocolate. Papa, I like that.
It took you straight to the Chernobyl exclusion zone.
Ancient malt beverage, still a national fave.
Here.
So this is going to be like the Malta soda in Puerto Rico.
Here.
This unique drink made from fermented barley and rye is as old as the old ones themselves. The earliest recorded mention is all the way back in 996 AD in a text called the Primary Chronicle, which described the baptism of Vladimir. It's a big part of a celebratory feast, and this non-alcoholic beverage is still drunk today.
Thank you, Gilbert Gottfried.
Yep.
For
I also thought of that.
appearing
Yep.
for our video.
It'd be a little higher if it was.
I'll say I'll give you the one. I didn't realize how much I put in this one. It smells like what I think it was going to.
But Jafar! In Puerto Rico, they have a soda just like this, like on the tap in restaurants. Like the same way you'd fill up to get a Diet Coke, you can get one of these. I've never understood why someone would enjoy just the flavor of beer, because it tastes like sour bread. That's exactly what it is. It's made from barley and rye. Barley.
See, ever since I played Escape from Tarkov, I've been wanting to try Kvass just because I would pick it up very often in Raid.
I think it's
And I
pronounced
finally
cravat.
Got to taste it.
So we should just chug this, right?
Sure.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Ugh. There we go, boys.
Is it weird that it tasted better when we did that?
Yep. Don't let that flavor sit there and dance on your tongue.
It tasted better when you just like forced a sip down.
Mom, do you raise no?
Well, I guess that's it, huh?
I mean, the last thing, again, I understand why you're giving us this stuff, but like for the sake of people that do like this, because I know there's other people that do it, even though sadly Universal Yums is not that popular. I feel like it should be more popular considering this is the only snack box that I have seen. Thank you for the background track, by the way.
Oh, that was a good one.
The only snack box that I've stumbled across that's not just freaking Japan. I feel like that's a big selling point for Universal Yums. I think that's the biggest compliment I'll give them ever, in spite of my negative notations to this whole part of their process. At least y'all get different countries. There's so many ones that just do Japan. I think I'm actually going to say okay.
Same.
Because I wouldn't be offended if someone gave me a can or glass of this.
So one time...
This would pair good if I was eating something. I wouldn't want it by itself. Like if I was having like a hamburger or something and this is the drink I had, I think I'd be okay.
One time when we were kids...
Back when the world was in black and white, you know?
Yep. Yep, and I had to pedal my Flintstones
Vegetable
car
fat
to
pollen.
school. But my cousin from Puerto Rico was visiting, and he had brought some of that soda. And, you know, he had had my dad and his brother try it. One of my younger cousins walks up to our dads and goes, "What are you drinking?" And my dad goes, "Here, it's Sprite." And my younger cousin just, like, takes 3 gigantic gulps of this, spits it out onto the carpet floor, and he just goes, "That Sprite's gone bad." And
Sprite's got freaking sour.
yeah, my Sprite's gone sour. So that's always my association with that flavor, especially when it's the non-alcoholic version. Overall, my thoughts on this box: we had 2 things that were real nice.
Yeah, let me get a good
The
look
bacon
at this.
chips and the very first thing, even the wasabi chip. So we had 3 good things, but most of the other things were things that I didn't particularly care for. Nice.
Excuse me.
That was awesome.
I only like 8 of the things in here.
Well, what was our favorite?
The things we all agreed good were the lemon chocolate and the bread chip.
Okay, those are the only 2?
And the bacon.
Okay, because I was like, I thought we all loved that was my favorite, was the bacon chip.
Yeah, me
So
too.
only 3 we all agreed were good.
I'm
The
going to
rest...
say bacon chip or first chip.
Oh,
Yeah, bacon chip or first chip, yep.
so I'm the decider.
Yep.
Because it seems too basic, I want to give it to the bread chip. Because I feel like bacon, everyone's going to go for the bacon chip.
That's absolutely true.
The first thing I think was more unique, and I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And it's not very often they give us something different that's also as good as it is unique.
What was the worst one? For
Yeah.
sure, the chocolate, the caramel booger,
Oh, yeah.
I gave that okay,
the last.
Or no, I
the-
said it
the
was that, never mind.
the sunflower garbage.
I was...
Sunflower garbage would be such
no,
a good
the other
name
thing.
for a band, though.
Number 12, that was the one that, the...
Yeah, we can make 12 the worst. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has the best name, Minky Binky. How could you waste that name
Which one was the weirdest?
on such a
And
garbage
the
tier?
weirdest one.
We went the wrong order.
I know
Yeah.
we did, but I needed something
I'd say the weirdest would
positive
be
in
the
my life.
sunflower thing.
You don't think the wasabi chip was weird?
Oh,
The
yeah.
form of it, yeah, it was weird. I would say the sunflower thing is weird just because
It looked like
that's how it
shredded
came
chicken.
together. And that's the form factor they want you to eat sunflowers in. Not sunflowers, sunflower seeds, but still.
The whole
So
flower.
16? 16's the weirdest?
But I mean, the chip was kind of weird just because
Yeah, it was a long
it was
chip.
long and thin.
Yeah.
It didn't look like it was supposed to be a chip.
But
the,
it was.
the taffy thing was even kind of weird. Bubbly chocolate. Actually, everything in this was kind of weird. Because, like, even those fruit gummies, they were very fruity by still being a little jelly. Very thick wafer. Milk
Just read your
flavored.
note for me on number 8.
Well, I mean,
Long
number-
thought, okay. There's a lot of weirdness because even like the caramel in the chocolate bar, I thought was weird because of how runny it was inside a bar.
Oh, yeah, that was
A
weird.
runny chocolate bar is a visualization.
I don't know. What do y'all
need
think?
right now.
Because weirdness doesn't even matter on our vote. It's just what was the weirdest thing.
The wasabi chip.
Yeah, I'm okay with number 2.
Yeah.
It was great, but it was weird.
I will say this is the most interesting box we've gone through.
Yeah.
A lot of diversity.
Everything
in
felt
here.
very unfamiliar.
Yes.
Yep.
And that's
a good thing.
We didn't
that's
have
what I
a,
want.
We didn't have a
Yes.
freaking popcorn. We didn't have a milk fudge.
Yes, thank God he did not give us the f***ing milk fudge. That's probably because he
No
gave us Minky
caramels,
Binky.
like
Yeah,
that.
we did get Minky Binky. But you know, that's
I
just
might have
part
to
of being
rebrand
an adult.
everything and be Minky Binky.
That would be great. Minky Bink plays.
No trivia
short
this
for
time.
one.
Ukraine, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think you're on the face of the earth for a lot of people until recent years, which is very sad. Yeah.
See, and like I had jokes because like I knew so many Ukrainians growing up in Sacramento. I don't know why, but like yeah, in my middle school, when I started middle school, suddenly there was just like influx of Ukrainians, and I have never figured out why Sacramento was the place for them to go, but it was. So shout out to all my friends from middle school from Ukraine. Hope you're doing well.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I know. And that was like, I came in prepared to be like, I've met several people who.
I know you!
I know you guys!
Do y'all eat this?
I can't believe you like that owl pellet sunflower. Bye.
You're
Love
very
you.
good at the Gilbert Gottfried. I need to like get you to do stuff with it.
But Jafar!
Shyboy 606, it's gonna need some more treats. We gotta decide if they need or need the yeet. See you again soon. Next time, bring a spoon, put in the work, and then get dessert. Go ahead, come on over. We'll go and get some boba. Some that's fried, some that's green, some that's chilled. Aw, dang, I think some spilled. Alright, waiter, pass the bill. It's